I was raised to believe people should treat each other right, but a lot of the times they don't. Why won't you take care of your customer?
What part of your job's done didn't you understand?
Well, see, because you don't tell me my job's done.
You're not a real taxi. Can you tell us who you're with?
They'll lie, cheat, and steal from you. Sir, we'd like to talk to you about possible prosecution for selling a stolen car. They think nobody cares.
Okay, turn the camera off right now.
I care, and that's why TrustDALE investigates. Welcome to the great outdoors. Every year, more than 40 million Americans go camping. Some opt for tents, others for RVs. But no matter how you go, the purpose is the same: to explore nature and to escape the rat race. But sometimes, no matter how far you are from home, the rats find their way in. What you're watching is two guys rummaging through somebody's RV, unaware they're being monitored by a hidden security camera.
So I decided to hit record so I can start recording what's going on. And I see the gentleman go through everything. Everything. The oven, the cabinets, lifting up our mattress, going in our personal belongings.
Dominic and Pamela keep their RV parked at a campground about 60 miles away from their home, but they can keep an eye on it remotely with their security system.
It's about 11 o'clock and my phone keeps going off that our camera is having a motion detection.
Detecting this, a father and son team who work for the RV repair company hired by the Burtons to fix their broken water heater, which is accessed outside the camper. But that didn't stop the workers from going inside and allegedly stealing the Burton stuff.
And when the gentleman went into the bathroom, they apparently took my grandmother's diamonds that she gave me, that I've had for over 20 years, and my Mother's Day bracelet that my mother gave me.
Thanks to the video, it was easy to identify, then arrest the two men. They bonded out, and guess what? Their boss put them right back to work. So we went to Mountain RV to find out why. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, are you Steve?
Yeah.
Steve, Dale Cardwell. How are you?
I'm good, buddy. How about yourself?
Great. Stephen Tallman is the owner of Mountain RV. I'd like to find out why you would keep these guys on your payroll and let them go out and possibly steal from other people.
Well, they didn't, until they are proven guilty, I can't, I don't want to do anything.
You're not going to suspend them?
No, I wrote them up.
The employees deny doing anything wrong, but listen as they try to explain to their boss what they're doing inside the RV and get the message that the owners had been watching them the entire time.
I ain't going through nothing. I'm just turning the water off. 6 minutes.
Steve says it's hard to find good employees, but if he considers these guys good, what would constitute a bad employee? Do you feel an obligation to tell your clients when they do go out to do the work, hey, you need to know this, these guys have been arrested, but I'm waiting to see what happens?
No, I don't feel that I'm obligated to do that.
It's disturbing enough that this happened to one couple, but we've discovered that Mountain RV employees have access to hundreds of RVs in dozens of campgrounds across the Southeast.
Oh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's an invasion on people like us.
Still to come.
And basically what they saw is us going through some of their stuff.
Hear the suspect in the RV robbery explain what he was really doing inside the motorhome. And up next, convenience versus customer service. Find out why the latest car buying hack can be an even bigger hassle than it's worth.
The threat of bad publicity on a company that depends on good reputation. It seemed to be the only way to get their attention, and you guys did it.
And later on TrustDALE Investigates.
They said they couldn't do anything about it.
Find out what standard automotive feature is being phased out.
Honey, have you seen my suitcase?
I'm not going to the basement.
Tired of living with a wet basement? Then call EverDry. Their patented systems prevent water intrusion and have a lifetime transferable warranty. Plus, they're TrustDALE certified, because this is what you should be doing in your basement.
It's impossible to overstate how important clean water is to your daily life. You drink, wash, and bathe in it. But sometimes it's not clear if your water is healthy or not. That's why Pure Life Water makes it as simple as possible to find out. Just schedule a free water test. Yes, free. A quick and easy screening can help you decide what direction you want to go to ensure clean, safe water throughout your home. Call Pure Life Water to schedule your free water test today.
Chuck just got his paycheck, and 25% was garnished, all because he couldn't pay a creditor. But Chuck got a letter from Clark and Washington, too. They know about his situation, and they're offering a free consultation with an attorney. They've even fronted Chuck the money to file bankruptcy and stop the garnishment. Call us at 770-488-9300 or visit cw13.com to schedule your consultation today.
We know there's a lot of other cleaning companies to choose from.
Not for me. I've tried those other guys. They just don't clean my home as good as these guys do. They even moved my furniture, so my entire room gets clean.
Our equipment cleans like no one else's, and our cleaning solution meets rigorous EPA Safer Choice standards with no harmful residue left behind.
That's why I call.
Call or visit StanleySteamer.com for local specials.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
A healthy home begins with a dry basement. EverDry Waterproofing provides comprehensive protection for your family's biggest investment. From foundation repairs to whole home waterproofing, EverDry's patented methods prevent water coming into your home.
One of the biggest benefits of owning EverDry is seeing the satisfaction and relief on homeowners' faces when we give them back a safe, healthy, and dry living environment.
Call EverDry for a comprehensive plan to protect your biggest investment, your home. And remember, they're TrustDALE certified.
Welcome back to TrustDALE Investigates. We'll check in with our RV snoopers in a bit. But first, buying a car shouldn't suck. That's the tagline for the online car buying site, Carvana. Touted as the modern alternative to a dealership, internet car shopping is sold as a hassle-free way to buy a car. That was the driving force behind Bill Hudson's decision to purchase his used vehicle online. But when the process hit a bump, he discovered he'd traded convenience for customer service. This is not a car dealership showroom, but this quiet neighborhood is where Bill Hudson found his SUV.
Well, I'm bad for researching stuff. So I kept looking at internet at cars that I thought might satisfy me.
He found his GMC Acadia on Carvana. It calls itself the new way to buy a car. You buy it online and get it delivered.
I liked it. I drove it. And so they gave me a temporary tag for 30 days.
The deal didn't go as quickly as Bill had hoped.
The first tag expired after 30 days. Called and got a second one. And they said that's certainly long enough to complete the process of buying the car and getting a tag. Well, at the end of the second tag, it expired. I called for a third one, and I was told that the law didn't allow him to do that.
Bill never got his tags from the state because Carvana never sent the paperwork. His new SUV went straight into the garage because he couldn't drive it without a tag. He couldn't get answers from Carvana either.
Quite honestly, I'd get irritated every once in a while. They'd send me a message and it always started out, "I hope you're having a great day." And my day was not great at that point in time. A fully paid for car in my garage that I couldn't drive, fully insured that I couldn't drive.
Carvana claims to give you the power to control how you buy a car. Bill felt he had no control over how Carvana handled his problem.
I didn't have an individual to call or deal with. It was a pool of people, and I don't know how big the pool was, but it seemed like it was overflowing with people, all eager to get into the case, all eager to solve it, but it never got solved.
Our team contacted Carvana to help Bill get his tags. After 2 months in limbo, Carvana finally came through.
The threat of bad publicity on a company that depends on good reputation, it seemed to be the only way to get their attention, and you guys did it.
Many dealerships will offer to handle your new vehicle's registration paperwork. However, it's ultimately up to you to make sure your registration is up to date.
Well, I'm disgusted, and I'm disgusted that these guys are still on the streets and that they're still working on people's campers.
Good help is hard to find. That's the reason one business owner refuses to fire his employees despite this videotape footage of them rummaging through a customer's RV. Find out what happens when they face a judge. That's ahead on TrustDALE Investigates.
We know there's a lot of other cleaning companies to choose from.
Not for me. I've tried those other guys. They just don't clean my home as good as these guys do. They even moved my furniture, so my entire room gets clean.
Our equipment cleans like no one else's, and our cleaning solution meets rigorous EPA Safer Choice standards with no harmful residue left behind.
That's why I call.
Call or visit StanleySteamer.com for local specials.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
It's impossible to overstate how important clean water is to your daily life. You drink, wash, and bathe in it. But sometimes it's not clear if your water is healthy or not. That's why Pure Life Water makes it as simple as possible to find out. Just schedule a free water test. Yes, free. A quick and easy screening can help you decide what direction you want to go to ensure clean, safe water throughout your home. Call Pure Life Water to schedule your free water test today.
I'm Sharon Hess.
And I'm Kurt Hess, and we own Mommy Management, a personal assistance company.
Our clients need every service under the sun, from plumbing to painting, even pet grooming. So it's important to hire the right company the first time. That's why we use TrustDALE.
TrustDALE companies are local and meet a transparent 7-point investigative standard and never require our clients' personal information. And the best part, every recommended company is backed by Dale's Make It Right guarantee.
They've done the research, and it's free for you at TrustDALE.
We know there's a lot of other cleaning companies to choose from.
Not for me. I've tried those other guys. They just don't clean my home as good as these guys do. They even moved my furniture, so my entire room gets clean.
Our equipment cleans like no one else's, and our cleaning solution meets rigorous EPA Safer Choice standards with no harmful residue left behind.
That's why I call.
Call or visit StanleySteamer.com for local specials.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
And you have both been charged with burglary and theft by taking. Josh Diller, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
I plead not guilty, sir.
Pamela and her boyfriend Dominic are not happy with the outcome of the arraignment for the two men accused of stealing items from their RV. The alleged crime happened in a local campground and is now the buzz of the RV community.
Well, I'm disgusted, and I'm disgusted that these guys are still in the streets and that they're still working on people's campers.
The father and son repairmen are out of jail on bond.
Here they are free to steal from someone else that doesn't have the protection that we had to save our, safeguard our property. And to plead not guilty is just, you'd have to be blind not to see it on video that they actually did what they did.
The suspects were supposed to be fixing the water heater on the outside of the RV. But it's this video inside the camper showing the two workers rummaging through the owner's belongings that led to their arrest. Accused of stealing jewelry, one of the suspects, Stephen Diller, says he had a legit reason for being inside the trailer.
And they said that everything could be done outside. Well, you can't. Anybody in the RV business knows if I turn the water on, to prime the water heater, it's gonna go all over the place if there's a leak or a flood, okay? You gotta get the air out of the water heater no matter what, so you gotta go inside.
Stephen admits the video shows the duo doing a lot of snooping, but he says he was simply in awe at the personal belongings he saw inside the RV.
So I was like, whoa, I never seen nothing like that, so I was checking it out. And I'm like, man, they got more of this stuff in here. They got all kinds of crazy stuff in here. And we were just kind of checking it out because we were curious. That was it.
But if there was so-called crazy stuff inside, as he claims, that's the owner's personal business because the two technicians weren't expected to enter the RV. Stephen tells us that his son Joshua is no longer repairing RVs, and while Stephen is still employed by Mountain RV, rumors about the charges against him are making the rounds of the local campgrounds. His employer contends he's innocent until proven guilty, so there's no problem.
Did you ever check to see if these guys had any kind of criminal record?
No.
And Stephen Diller says he doesn't have a record to check.
I never did anything. My record's clean. Never a misdemeanor, never a felony.
However, public records and a clerk at the Marion County Courthouse in Florida tell a different story, saying Stephen Diller did have a run-in with the law about 20 years ago, and that he pled guilty for obtaining property with a worthless check. So, what are they accused of stealing from the RV?
The earrings were my grandmother's diamonds that she gave me before she passed away 19 years ago. So, it's a family heirloom. I would have liked to have passed on to my daughter.
I don't know what their plans are, why they did it like that, if they've lost them or whatever, but I never took anything in my life. Even if I was a thief, there was nothing in there to take. And you know, so the whole thing is shocking, and it's really put a hurting on our whole family. And
but Pam and Dominic say the video is just too compelling to ignore.
If I was the business owner, I would have had to fire them the first day. You know, that's my livelihood. That's my livelihood, and that's my business. I wouldn't want to lose that for a couple of guys just saying that they didn't do it when I have it on videotape.
We're waiting for a trial date to be set for the suspects, and we'll be sure to update you when we receive the details. Coming up, this could happen to you.
Well, one day I was out doing a little shopping, and I hit a pothole. When I hit the pothole blew my tire.
But when he went for the spare, it wasn't there. Are you prepared? We'll tell you what you need to know before you hit the road. Just ahead on TrustDALE Investigates.
It's impossible to overstate how important clean water is to your daily life. You drink, wash, and bathe in it. But sometimes it's not clear if your water is healthy or not. That's why Pure Life Water makes it as simple as possible to find out. Just schedule a free water test. Yes, free. A quick and easy screening can help you decide what direction you want to go to ensure clean, safe water throughout your home. Call Pure Life Water to schedule your free water test today.
We know there's a lot of other cleaning companies to choose from.
Not for me. I've tried those other guys. They just don't clean my home as good as these guys do. They even moved my furniture, so my entire room gets clean.
Our equipment cleans like no one else's, and our cleaning solution meets rigorous EPA safer choice standards with no harmful residue left behind.
That's why I call.
Call or visit StanleySteamer.com for local specials.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
Chuck just got his paycheck, and 25% was garnished, all because he couldn't pay a creditor. But Chuck got a letter from Clark and Washington, too. They know about his situation, and they're offering a free consultation with an attorney. They've even fronted Chuck the money to file bankruptcy and stop the garnishment. Call us at 770-488-9300 or visit CW13.com to schedule your consultation today.
A healthy home begins with a dry basement. EverDry Waterproofing provides comprehensive protection for your family's biggest investment. From foundation repairs to whole home waterproofing, EverDry's patented methods prevent water coming into your home.
One of the biggest benefits of owning EverDry is seeing the satisfaction and relief on homeowners' faces when we give them back a safe, healthy, and dry living environment.
Call EverDry for a comprehensive plan to protect your biggest investment, your home. And remember, they're TrustDALE certified.
Business couldn't be better. That's why Stanley Steamer, the gold standard of home cleaning services, is hiring technicians. Are you honest, hardworking, and want to be a part of a team that invests in their employees? Stanley Steamer is the answer. Unlimited earning potential, paid vacation, a great family environment, and of course, job satisfaction.
And it still never gets old to see the smile on the customer's face once we're finished cleaning their floors.
Go online and search Stanley Steamer Atlanta on Indeed.com. Stanley Steamer, we train the carpet cleaning industry.
Welcome back to TrustDALE Investigates. Here's a question. Does your car have a spare tire? Before you answer yes, you may want to double check because this could happen to you.
Well, one day I was out doing a little shopping, and I hit a pothole. When I hit the pothole blew my tire.
So Roy Nesby popped the trunk of his Ford Focus to pull out the spare.
So I got out to change the tire, found out no lug wrench, no jack or anything.
No spare?
No spare or anything.
Roy called the dealership where he bought the car, but they didn't offer much help.
They said they couldn't do anything about it.
How old are you, Mr. Nesby?
I'm 79, kick it 80.
This shouldn't happen to a senior citizen.
No, it should have.
And the dealership never warned you that you didn't have a spare.
Tell me anything.
Mr. Nesby may not be the only person who is surprised by a missing spare. Nearly 1/3 of all new cars no longer come with an extra tire. Regulatory pressure to squeeze more miles out of every gallon of fuel is prompting them to ditch the tire and jack, which may add as much as 50 extra pounds to the vehicle.
I think between the weight savings and just that everybody has AAA roadside assistance, I just think it's kind of starting to be a thing of the past.
But in the future, Mr. Nesby wants to be prepared. But when the dealership refused to replace his spare, great, here to pick up a tire and a jack. He called TrustDALE's consumer problem-solving team for help. It's our spare for the 17 Focus. Excellent, thank you so much. After finding a spare and jack, we surprised Mr. Nesby. Inside Investigations does not want Roy Nesby to be caught on the road without a spare.
Well, thank you, Dale.
This is your spare. Lesson learned? Before you buy your next vehicle, check the trunk and see what's inside. If you only find an air compressor and a sealant kit, learn how to use it before you hit the road, because this could happen to you. Still to come.
They were saying that this product that they had was the best product that they had on the market.
Who wouldn't want to try it? But when one woman did, its performance fell short of her expectations. See how our team tried to make it right next on TrustDALE Investigates.
I'm Sharon Hess.
And I'm Kurt Hess, and we own Mommy Management, a personal assistance company.
Our clients need every service under the sun, from plumbing to painting, even pet grooming. So it's important to hire the right company the first time. That's why we use TrustDALE.
TrustDALE companies are local and meet a transparent 7-point investigative standard and never require our clients' personal information. And the best part, every recommended company is backed by Dale's Make It Right guarantee.
They've done the research, and it's free for you at TrustDALE.
I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell, and this is Consumer News We Can Use. Fact or fiction? Can power surges destroy electronics in your home? Unfortunately, they can. Our expert, Andrew Navarro of RS Andrews Electric, explains how you can protect your valuables from voltage spikes.
The only times that we're really aware of power surges are one, when we lose power altogether. Anytime the power is restored, there's always a surge associated with it. And the other times that we notice is when our lights flicker. Throughout the day, we're going to have hundreds of surges, small surges, hit our home, which will cause potential damage within that home and to our electronic components of the house.
How do you properly surge protect a home?
And we have a whole home surge protector that's a preemptive attack on these surges. What it's going to do is it's going to draw that amperage off of your home before it hits the rest of your house. Now, the whole home surge arresters are rated for 100,000 amps at less than 5 nanoseconds. That's just about a lightning strike it can pull off your house and help protect your home.
How many people call you after their electronics have been fried?
It happens all the time, and once we introduce the fact that we have surge protectors that would have protected their home from this, they're asking why they weren't in there in the first place. Every house out there should have a whole home surge protector. It's that important and crucial to your home.
Does that protect every device in your home?
There are a couple of things within the home that are not protected by a whole home surge arrestor, and that's going to be your low voltage stuff, such as your modems for your TV, also going to be any kind of phone lines and fiber optics that you have coming to the house, or your Cat 5 lines. These things do need their own surge protection, and usually you can purchase those. Those are the ones you plug into the wall that you can plug your cable box into, and that's going to protect your low voltage stuff.
Are you going to explain to me what it does and does not do?
Absolutely. You can ask one of our experts when they're in the home for any further questions that you have to figure out how to protect your house fully.
And this is Consumer News We Can Use.
To find trustworthy and certified companies like this, go to TrustDALE.com. And remember, every TrustDALE company is backed by the Make It Right guarantee.
Got water in your basement? Call EverDry today to get your free basement inspection.
We've all seen infomercials that tout a product that will change your life, like the clapper. But not all products live up to the hype. Brenda Walker was wowed by the stain-removing strength of a product demo she saw at a local big box store.
They were saying that this product that they had was the best product that they had on the market.
It's a non-toxic plant-based cleaner that supposedly works on almost anything, including fruits and vegetables.
So I'm like, oh my goodness, this sounds like good stuff. So I purchased the product.
Once home, she started to clean.
So I came down, I started spraying some on my refrigerator and wiping it soft just like they recommend. And I noticed the refrigerator the color began to tarnish or come off or something. And I just couldn't believe it.
But she kept scrubbing, trying to remove the slime.
I proceed to wipe it soft again as well. And the more I wiped, the more it began to take the color off.
And when she calls customer service, they offered her something she definitely does not want.
Would you be willing, if we give you a year supply of our products, I'm like, no, you're not addressing what have taken place with my appliance. Well, we'll get back with you. So it's just like a big runaround.
You know how much I hate bad customer service, so I decided to go visit Brenda and try to help her out myself. And I brought a different product that our partners at the Appliance Doctor recommended for me to use. Brenda, let's give it a shot.
Well, I tell you, Dale, it looks a little better. I tell you, you guys had to put a lot of arm work in it.
Yeah, it's still not perfect, though it looks acceptable now. And I'm just as confused as to why the original cleaner made the refrigerator look so greasy.
The instruction that they have on this bottle, it doesn't even make any sense. I add up, but the instruction was totally different when you read it, Dale. So, no, I don't know what's going on with this company, but they really need to go back to the drawing board with it.
But our experts remind us to be sure to read all the directions carefully before using any cleaning product and test it out in an inconspicuous place in case there's a problem. I'm certainly wary of miracle products unless the goal of this cleaner was to build my muscles. Do you have a consumer problem you can't solve? Go to TrustDALE.com, fill out a help request form, and send it to us. We may be able to help. Plus, when you're on our webpage, click on the Behind the Scenes tab to see outtakes from all of our investigations. And check out and order a copy of my Consumer Protection Handbook, Don't Get Scammed, Get Smart, 7 Simple Steps to Becoming a Savvy Consumer. Thank you so much for watching today, and we'll see you next time. TrustDALE Investigates.